Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Ramawan coming to you with another lesson in the name of Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Dash. As always, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings. And salutations to the Archimedes doing this work in truth and sincerity. Fighting for salvation, fighting for the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bringing out the truth to the fullest, man. Not shying away from the facts like a lot of these so-called other Israelite camps are doing. I'm not here to get on to them though. I just wanted to say that, because we have to keep talking about this Motb. It's on its way. There's no getting around it. Every time you turn around, there's a new piece of the infrastructure being spoken of or exposed, or whatever you want to say it, man. Because Esau's really exposing himself now, and it's so far gone that it doesn't matter. It's too late. It's too late for anyone. At the end of the day, I say it's too late, but it's meant to go this way. All right? But for those of you who refuse to believe or, believe and know but don't want to teach the truth, man, the Most High is probably going to kill you. All right? Because what you're doing is deceiving the flock, man. All right, I'm going to read this. It says, experts predict the future of crypto, right? The reason when I read this, because it says, the first line says, thousands of digital tokens will likely cease to exist, industry players say. So what's that already telling you, man? They talk about, okay, let's start with the CBDC, yeah? So the CBDC now, the central bank digital currency, is a reality. And it's not something that's made up. The Chancellor of the Exchequer of this country has spoken about it. The World Economic Forum has spoken about it. Okay? So it's a fact. It's going to happen. Meaning what? Digital currency. Okay? Now, there is already this, this type of gambling cryptocurrency. I'm not an expert on it. But this was just, in the early days, you could make money quick off it back when it first came about. Now it's more risky, and it was never going to be serious currency. Look how long it's been around. It's not been introduced into the mainstream way of paying for things. Okay, so that's now you've got one currency that they're already planning to get rid of, which is, the monetary currency, and now you have the cryptocurrency that's on its way out. All right, it says right here, it will likely cease to exist. These stories are meant to let you know, okay, what's going on out here. So once that's gone, and the other currency, the paper or the plastic money as we have now, that digital money that's, you go and get a loan from the bank and they just press a couple of buttons and the money's there in your account. That's gonna go soon, right? The reserve notes in the USA from the Federal Reserve, that's all going to be done away with, because the infrastructure for this Motb is being established. The CBDC, the biometrics, MasterCard, paying through biometrics with your facial recognition or your fingerprints, walking into Amazon Go and not even needing any money, just need to see your face and you're paying for things. Or you're scanning your fingerprint, or you're scanning your chip, because people have the chips already. They've already sold that to people, man. The chips are out there already established in society. People are using them to pay. So those of you out there that are saying that this Motb is not the chip, you just I'm trying to, not use so many profanities, man. So you're done out here, man. You're done. You're done. You're either sellouts or you're fool or you're stupid. And you don't have the oil, man. And that's 100%. You don't have the oil, man. It takes that oil, that spirit, to get and understand and believe this. Because it's when, even though it's in your face, you still can't get it, man. Which means you ain't meant to get it. No, I mean, I'm not even going to read this because there's no this. I'm just interested in the headline there, really. Okay, we don't need to go into the whole ins and outs of that because it means nothing. You know, what really matters is that first line talking about it ceasing to exist. Just like, like I said, just like the money, the money that we use day to day is going to cease to exist. They're setting it up. There's certain places now in the world where don't even take cash anymore. You know, now you got the banks handing you out new debit cards without you even asking for it. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, enough talking, man. This is gonna be a quick one. I'm just gonna get a couple of scriptures, man. You know, we have to bring this out all the time, man. Because it's the truth. It's 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And that word Satan goes back to the word adversary, all right? Because it's the adversary. Our adversary is Esau, all right? And he is under the spirit of Satan. All right? Satan's just doing his job, all right? And Esau's under his power, under his vibration, all right? He's these top high level devils. The word devil means deceiver. These high level Edomite devils, these elites, they're working in close proximity with Satan, man. Getting their commands from the spirits on the left hand side, man. All right. Little do they know that they're being tricked, because all the spirits work for the Most High. All right. But we're not ignorant of the devices, man. That's why we tell you. Listen, the scriptures tell you how to avoid being deceived, all right? So if you're out here listening to these Israelites that are toting guns on the streets while they're teaching, or making rap videos, or refusing to acknowledge the Motb, all these other things that they're clearly going against the truth, then if you want to follow them, then that's on you. But you have men out here that are trying to teach you the truth. They're not asking for money. They're asking for money for breakdowns. They're not out here doing fashion shows, man. We're out here just strictly just teaching the truth. That's it. Plain and simple. No, there's no more to it. Right, we ain't out here trying to deceive anyone. What do you think? We're just out here trying to deceive people. What is there to gain from that? These other ones that are deceiving you, there's always something they've got to gain. They want to sell their latest rap song, or they want to sell you their garments, or they want to sell you breakdowns, or they're just trying to sell you something. And a lot of them are set up as well, man. All right? A lot of them are set up. I'm just going through, I'm just flowing, So look, we're gonna wait till it's in your face, and they're marching you down some queue to get the Motb put in your arm, or your forehead, or whatever. Is that what you're gonna wait for? I just want to read this, man. Ephesians 4:11 says, and he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Right, so the true men, all right, are going to try and edify you, All right, and that's it. That's their job, just to edify you, man, to the best of their abilities, not to sell you an image or to sell you rap records, breakdowns, garments. You know, we never ask you for money. All right, we're not out there putting on a front. You know, trying to be people that we're not. We're just out there doing the work of the Lord, man. That's why you look at most brothers in GMS camps. They're all different. They'll speak differently. They'll teach in different ways, man. But they will teach the same truth. Verse 13 says that we all come in the unity of the faith and the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Right? Stop listening to these bogus Israelites out there. You know, because a lot of them just aren't even going into these things, man. They're just talking about, oh, you're an Israelite, the curses, and, you know, stay away from the white man, blah, 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 blah. It goes deeper than that, all right? And look, there's levels to this, all right? I'm not saying you know, and then deep levels, man, but at least I can say that through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, I have the understanding. You know, we're all still learning. But we have the fundamentals that need to be taught, right? And right now, we're in a time of bringing out these prophecies, man, because they're edging closer now. And that one of the biggest ones, you know, you got World War III and, you know, martial law, Jacob's trouble, Return of Yahweh Shai, and all of that good stuff. But the Motb is one of the major ones, man, and it's been in motion for some time now. All right, they're trying to establish it now. You know, I could bring out the usual scriptures on the Motb, but we've heard them, man. And it's not to say that, you know, I shouldn't bring it out just because we heard them, but sometimes you have to go a different route, man. All right? So I'm going to read this. Isaiah 32 and 7, it says, the instruments also of the child are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Right? He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, because they're going to lie to the masses about this, man. Yeah, it's a way forward. Technology, it's going to make things easier, because technology, that's what technology is for. It is to bring ease to your existence. That's the truth. But technology is often used in a wicked way. You look at the majority of the technology on this earth, cars, you know, messing up the planet, messing up the roads. And the internet now is used, social media, to really just destroy the minds of the people. You know, it's Motb. It's another one, man. That's control. It's to control you. Ultimately, they're gonna act like it's to liberate you, but it's really to control you. It says, verse 8 says, but the liberal deviseth liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. So the liberal, you know, the righteous are going to bring the stuff that is going to free you, basically, right? Not enslave you, because that's what Esau wants to do. He wants to enslave you, the world, man. All right, this is big time Bond villain plans he's got going on here. I had to tell someone the other day, man. I had to tell them, look, it's time you started to understand that how evil and wicked the rulers of this earth really are. You have to get it into your skull that there's nothing that they won't do to fulfill their needs, man. For their mission statement. Their mission statement is world domination. All right. And you know what? After all is said and done, I'm going to go to Revelation 13 because it needs to be read. All right. I'm just going to jump straight to the point. And this is talking about Esau. I'm just going to read from 16, Revelation 13, 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And who's that he? That he is Esau. The Edomites, the elite of them. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, and this is the point, good point. It says here is wisdom, right? Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man. So it's telling you the beast is going to be in the form of man, not one singular man. All right, but these elite Edomites. This is for is a number of a man. His number is 603 square and 6. So these devils, man, they got big plans for this earth, man. Because in their eyes, they own it. They own it and everything that's on it. And then they want to do away with the majority of the people, and whoever's left, because they want to be able to control them, man. This is ultimately about control. All right. Anyway, with that, I want to close out. You know, one is edifying. I want to give all the praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakwadash. And I'll say shalom to the next one.